Okay, right. So, okay, last class what we discussed.
I think we did the nested loop.
Mr. Lu. Okay. Is array started? No?
Last Friday I didn't attend, so I exactly don't know.
No, it's not. I just did the loop.
I think array started?
No.
No? Masam? Chandani? Okay. Right.
Yes, I think array is already started.
Okay. No problem. Once I will explain again, then I'll continue. Observe here, I think I started. Collection of similar type of elements is array. We have different types of array. Single, multi, okay. Multi and jogged array. Single array. Representing the elements in the form of a single row or a single column. Okay, is single array. So simply we have to declare like this: data type, variable, and new data type. Data type, variable, and new data type. New data type. Now, so this is the one way we can declare. So if I give like this, we have to give the user input. Okay, even array elements also have to give the user input. If we give like this is statical array. Statical array declare. Already declare the variables values. Okay, statical array. Okay, we can call it static array. So these are this. If I enter values into the array, how it will be stored? That is a very important point. Okay, so one variable is storing the more elements, right? So we have to save in the form of okay, we have to save in the form of indexes. Okay, array index starts with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is simply how to declare the array, right? How to declare the array, single array. Okay, single array. Right. Now that program on this new project. Visible C# console applications. Now see. Top A. Am I audible? Console. Right. Array. Now, how many ways you can print? Yeah, indexes you can print directly. So how many elements I have? 7 elements. 7 elements starts with 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Control dot build solution. Print our elements. Okay. Awesome. These are the arrangements in the form of column matrix. You printed in the form of column matrix. I want to do same thing with the row matrix. See, select this all. If I want to commenting this all, I have an option here. Comment. All are commented. All are commented. Control C. I want to deselect. I want to deselect. I want to delete the comment simply. Just select and delete the comment. Now, if you give the right, print side by side, print side by side. Now, build solution, debug. I don't have space in between, okay? If I want to give the space, simply add space. Plus, 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 plus. Now, build solution, debug, okay? So print in the row matrix, print in the row matrix. This is how to print, okay, column matrix and so I use the more statements here, okay? So I want to use one statement. With one statement, I want to print all. For that, what we have? Select this and do the comment. Now, console dot right line. We have 0 plus space and plus. We have 1 we have 2 we have 3 4 5 6 now one statement I used start. So print it in the row matrix. I want to print same with the column matrix. Okay. Row matrix and column matrix. Row matrix and column matrix. First one is row matrix. Second one is the column matrix. Okay. Now, so even I don't want to use this also because So I want to print okay loop X. Okay. If I have less number of elements is okay. I want more number of elements. What I have? I have to use the loop. Okay, now see. So last right line. Now directly I'm writing the loop. But int I is equal to 0. I less than or equal to. Directly I can give the size or directly I can give the length property also here. Okay. What is the matrix name? A dot length. A dot length property I'm using here. A dot length property. Dot length. Now see. Console dot right of I for space and give the double quotes. Now see. 0 A dot length automatically it will be displayed 7 here. It will repeat 7 times. It will repeat 7 times. Okay, now we'll check it with F11. Those all are commenting, that's why those are not executing. I is equal to 0. Okay. I is equal to 1, 2. It repeats 7 number of times. I'm coming out print in the row matrix. If I want to print the column matrix, if I want to print the column matrix. Yeah, that's it. We'll print the column matrix. Okay. So this is about how to write the array and how to print those values. How to write the array and how to print those values. Now, so this is static array. Static array. Okay. If you want to do the dynamic, if you want to do the dynamic, what is dynamic? Now, check the syntax. So we have to use this syntax here. That means new size I have to mention. In this case, you have to give the values dynamically. That means values also give user input. Even if you want size also, you can give the user input. And then those values you enter on the command prompt, those only print in the form of a single row or a single column. Single row or a single column. Okay. So values we are entered. Values you are entered. Okay. So on the command prompt, those only we have to print in the form of a single row or a single column. Okay. Here already I declared, that's why only I am printing this. Here I have to enter the values. These values, whatever the values I declare here, those I have to enter here. That means user input we have to give. And those we have to print in the form of a row matrix or a column matrix. Even if this 5 also I can enter dynamically. That means size also I can enter dynamically, values also I can enter dynamically, then print those in the form of a single row or a single column. So this is nothing but a dynamic array. Can you try? Can you try? It will give the 5 minutes of time. So try to print the, okay, try to enter the values and then print those values, okay. So single array dynamic, single array dynamic. So can you try? Try to do, if not, I will explain, no problem. I will give the 5 minutes of time. Try once. Okay, have it done? No? Okay, let's see. So for entering the values, dynamic singular. Int is equal to new int. Here we can give the size. Our size also we can enter dynamic. First I'm entering the size. Int n console dot right line. Enter size. N is equal to convert dot to int 32. Dot read line. N I'm entering. That means size also I'm entering dynamic. Console dot right line. Enter array. N is equal to convert dot to int 32. Console dot array. Console dot right and enter size. Okay. Now enter the yeah, very just for int I is equal to 0. Here already I have fixed size, that is n. Therefore, no need of length property. Directly we can use the n here. Yeah, I is equal to convert dot to int 32. Control dot read line. Control dot. I want a string code. Control dot right line. Array elements. Int I is equal to 0. Less than. So what are the values I entered? Those we have. Yeah, right. Row matrix or column matrix. With this right column row matrix. Now, build solution. Then enter the size. I want 8 elements. Okay, my array size is 8. I will go to F11. Size I am entering. Enter 10. 10 is my array size. F11. Enter the array values. F11. 12. F11. F11. 10 elements I have. F11. 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 Okay. The values are entered 10 values. Now I am printing this. Print. The loop is printing, executing 10 things. So enter the elements. First I enter the size, then enter the elements, then print those. This is about to single array dynamic. Understand? Yes. Chandani, Kamal, Asam, Prajwal, Sagar. Yes. Okay. Next. So I'll give one more task for you. If try to do, if not, I will explain. Okay. So anybody done, just drop onto the chat box. I will check it. Okay. So write a program for, okay, write a program for to print to character array, to print the character array. How to print a character array? Can you try? I'll give 5 minutes of time. If not, I will explain. Character array. Try for the character array. Okay, right. I will explain. Character. Now, cat of ph is equal to array. I is equal to 0. Here it is the ch dot line. Ch dot line dot right ch dot I. Solve it to the character. Then solution. Then okay. So solution. Right. So how to declare the character? How to declare the character? Right. So this is about the character. Okay. Next, multi-array. Multi-array. Now, representing the elements in the form of rows and columns. In the form of rows and columns is multi. Representing the elements in the form of rows and columns is array. Syntax. Okay. Here we have to give the comma. Okay. Data type followed by the comma. Comma means so row and column. Row and column. Okay. Now. So int of x is equal to new int of 3 comma 4. 3 comma 4 means 3 rows and 4 columns. Or we can give the size at runtime also. Row size and column size. If I don't want to give the sizes, I want to enter the values statically. Okay. This is dynamic array. That means if you declare the size means you have to enter the values dynamically. Now, this is the static array. This is the static array. Observe here. Int x is equal to. So these are the 4 sets of values here. Okay. Observe 3 rows, each row having the 4 columns. 3 rows, each row having the 4 columns. Okay. Now, how the indexes will be stored? 0th row, first row, second row. 0th row, 0th column. 0th row, first column. 0th row, second column. 0th row, third column. Next. First row, 0th column. First row, first column. First row, second column. First row, third column. Second row, 0th column. Second row, first column. Second row, second column. Second row, third column. This is how to assign a value to the indexes. How to assign a value to the index in the multi-dimensional. Okay. Now I want to print this in the form of matrix format. I want to print these in the form of matrix format. Okay. How we can print? Copy this. Here we have to select. Now I want print array elements. So session is closing by 1 minute. Please join again. Session is closing by 1 minute. Please join again. But I default to 0. So here, how many rows I have? 3 rows. 0 to 2. But where is it? Three rows, each row having the 4 columns. 4 columns. No. Right, print side by side. Print of x of I comma c. I comma c plus